Not every Geometry Dash player is the same. Some die in this level like that, and some people could do this. But what are the common levels of Geometry Dash players? And what level are you? Well, let's find out. So the first level are players that are new to this game. So if you just start playing the game and you want to beat the first couple levels of the whole game, then you're this level. And whether you want to continue and become a pro at this game, or you just want to play this game for fun, that's level 1. Maybe you could beat the first couple levels, like the dry out, and then you struggle in base after base and can't let go. You also might have tried to play an Extreme Demon, but you probably failed. The next level is the player who is just better than a player that just started the game. You've probably been playing this game for a little bit and you want to get a lot better at the game. You might be playing Can't Let Go, or you could be playing a level like Hexagon Force. You also might have found out about online levels and you might have started to obsess with them, even though most people in the skill range probably just try to stick with the main levels. You also might like this game now, and you still might probably don't know if you want to stick with the game or you're just going to stop playing it. But you're not worried about that. Level 3 is kind of an okay player. If you've maybe been a demon level or 2, or maybe 5, I don't know. But now you want to become a demon slayer in Geometry Dash, and you want to try to beat harder levels. Chances are you've probably been either the Nightmare, I Spy with My Little Eye, Club Step, or maybe if you want to be up for the challenge, Deadlocked. And you probably know a lot more about Geometry Dash, such as the Demon List, or you might know about some Geometry Dash YouTubers. If you're level 4, I'd call you a pretty half decent. What you've been doing is you've been stepping into like medium / hard demon territory, and maybe even you could be an insane demon. Now you can't be called a bad player anymore. You probably have a couple hundred hours on the game, and it's probably one of your favorite games by this point. You also probably made up your mind about the culture of this game. You know a lot of terms, such as like verified, a wave carried player, or stuff like a fluke. Okay, this is me editing, but did you guys hear that? Why did it sound British? Let's play that again. Or stuff like a fluke. 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 You like certain game modes, and you hate others. You also like certain styles of levels. Level 5 is probably the level that I'd say I am. If you're level 5, you could beat some extreme demons. Probably levels like Cataclysm or Accu, or other easy extremes. And there's a pretty good chance that Geometry Dash is your favorite game. Your dream is probably to beat a Demon List level. And now you're not going to escape this game. You're staying with it. Okay, so if you're level 5, you're really good at this game. Okay, I meant to say level 6. Just ignore how I said level 5. I meant level 6. I'd say somebody who's level 5 is really comfortable with beating extreme demons. It could probably beat like a top 300. Just about the difficulty of like Yatagarasu, if you're interested. A good example of a player of this level might just be Eric Van Wilderman. And you probably can't beat this level in the Demon List. You're good enough at the game that you think you can soon. And you might not have 882 extreme demons, but chances are you have about 10 to 40 of them. You'll also probably have a couple thousand hours on Geometry Dash. And even though you might not be able to beat a list demon, you probably think you're capable of beating one. If you're level 7, you're probably finally good enough at the game to be the list demon. Now you can definitely be considered a Geometry Dash pro. You might not be Zoink or anything, but you definitely think of Geometry Dash as your favorite game. There's about probably a 60% chance that Wave is either your best or your favorite game mode. And I'd say a good example of a player in this range would be a player like Dorami or Aeon Air. You also might be a good challenge player. You might be better at challenges than demons. If your hardest is VSC, then there's a good chance that you're in the skill range too. But you're not done yet. You want to beat a top 20 or a top 10. You want to beat a hard level. And I mean a really hard level. Finally, level 8. You've beaten that top level. And now you don't look up to players. Other players look up to you. A good example of a level 8 player would be a player like Zoink or maybe Doggy. Sorry if this video is inaccurate. I tried my best, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and comment down below what level you are.